Questions?
If Devin's out for a while, is Eldridge the next guy that kind of slides in up there?
Eldridge Massington?
Yes. Do you have another Eldridge on the team?
Is that, what number is he?
No, Eldridge
82?
Cleveland.
Is that 82?
Yeah, I think so.
29. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I'm feeling really good about our depth at the outside, and so guys camp, guys get nicked down then, and guys go down. But I don't look at us as having, hey, I got these 3 guys are starters and these 3 guys are backups. Okay, I got about 6 guys out there that are all starters in my eyes, so they kind of roll in and do their deal.
First impressions of Sharp.
What's that?
First impressions of Sharp.
Sharp?
Number 10.
Number 82? Yeah, I mean, first day out here, I'm sure his eyes were like, saucer plates. But, no, I mean, good, tall, good-looking kid. And, we'll kind of see what he's got. It's kind of unfair for me to make a judgment on, a little pat and go, a couple pat and go throws.
You guys assuming you'll be without Devin for a while?
Don't know. Yeah.
Coach, can you talk about the backup quarterback battle and who's leading?
Yeah, we talked about that yesterday. I think that's a good question. I think now, like I told him yesterday, is that we've been in, this is practice number 11 or something like that, our first week. I really don't try to get the reps pretty equal for that first week because I don't want to evaluate somebody because I don't feel he knows the offense well enough to really go in there and compete. And I told him at this point that they've had enough time to gather the information, process the information. I said, and so from starting today on, I said now it's we're competing. And I also told them too. I said I want them to, they should push everybody. I need guys back there that will push Brett every day. Okay, I mean that's what good football teams do at every position. There's competition, and now so hopefully, I know we need some of those guys to start separating themselves.
So who's your backup?
Don't know yet. I haven't made that decision, Chris. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Where's Jordan James right now?
He's in the stretch line.
Yeah, but besides,
you knew that was coming, didn't you? I mean, that was like this.
JAMES, number 6. He's from Corona. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Doing really well. Had a little nick, but he got back out there and flashed a little bit yesterday. Really like the depth we're starting to develop at running back. Kind of like we talked about last year. I think, it's kind of, at the pace we play at, you can't really say, well, this is our guy. He's going to get it, 25 times a game. It's just hard because of our tempo. And I like that we're developing depth there. I feel really good about, 3 or 4 of those guys. And Jordan's obviously, one of those guys.
And the fact, he was getting it going last year, and then he got hurt. I mean, that's sort of a consequence of football. But I mean, do you find yourself thinking and projecting, well, if he'd stayed healthy, we might have been able to get this?
I never project. Every time I've projected, I'm paying alimony.
Been there.
No, I mean they all come out and work hard. I mean whatever happened last year is last year. I mean we kind of live in the moment around here. We just try to our mission is today, and then our next mission is this afternoon, and then so forth. And so yeah, I mean like I said, I think they're all. I mean I think I said this the other day, is I don't really worry about the running back position. KP's got a handle on that. He knows what's going on over there. He's coaching the hell out of those guys, and whoever runs in there. I just call plays.
Been impressed with Adarius Pickett's transition?
Yeah, really have. Yeah, I told him, I said, he came out, he came from defense over to offense, and I don't know if you guys watch our pat and go period, which is about 25 minutes of running for receivers and backs. And he said, holy coach, this ain't no joke over here, this offense. We run a little bit more. And so he's getting used to that. He's got to get in that offensive shape for us. But man, he's really surprisingly to me has really picked up the offense. Understand he's got a good feel for the game, and I'm happy we've got him on offense.
You worried at all about the depth at offensive line? Does it make it kind of difficult to do some things out here when there's so many guys out?
Yeah, you always do, because you're going to jeopardize 10 other guys because guys hurt there and they'll not get to work, so we don't. We're going to stay on schedule to what we're working on and what we have to get ready for. And it's typical camps, right? You go through those periods, those dog days of camp, and there's Nick here and a Nick there, and a guy misses a few days, and the plus of all that is that sometimes you find that you have some backups that you didn't know that are a little bit better than you think. you know, and you're preparing them. So, yeah, I don't think it's any different than most every camp I've been in as far as O-line.
Any first impressions from Jordan Lasley?
Number 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, we'll see. I mean, he's got fresh legs. Everybody else out here is tired right now. You know, obviously he's got the skill set that we're looking for at that spot, but we'll kind of wait and see what happens.
NaJee's gotten a lot of play out there just because of the depth. What have you seen from him so far?
No, I don't think NaJee's getting to play because somebody got hurt.
That,
yeah, at all. I think he's one of our top 5 or 6 offensive linemen. He's got a high, you know, he gives up a little bit in size, but he's got a high motor. You know, it means something to him. He's tough. You know, he's got all those kind of attributes, and now it's just a matter of him, you know, getting enough reps to feel comfortable with the position.
Is he that kind of ideal guard where you can pull him out and you can count on him to kind of make an open field block like that quicker?
Hopefully he is that. All right. The ideal one is playing at Texans right now. All right.
Yeah.
That's what, you know, that's the ones we want. And ideally, yeah, he would kind of be like that guy. Yeah.
Logan Sweet looks like a guy who's had a couple
Love
of
my
good
guy
camps.
Sweets. Yeah, Logan's had a very good camp. All right. I'm really happy for him. He's persevered. He's worked hard. Never says anything. He's there every day. He's got all those things, and he has really come a long ways from, you know, 2 years ago when we first got here, and he really figures into the, you know, those top 4 or 5 guys at the outside spots for us.
When Devin comes back, could you see yourself like putting Eldridge on the outside and having Jordan Payne in the slot? Look pretty good there.
You know, the best thing to do is just like draw it up and send it in to me. All right, and we'll move the guys around. Yeah.
The dot will be a deep pass. When I send it in. Okay.
Well, if you're taking requests.
I mean, they're just plays, right? Anybody can call them. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we try, like any football team, you put your best guys out on the field, and luckily I feel that you know, like it's, you know, my famous quote, "Who are those guys?" I feel that we've got some. You know, I'm really happy with our depth we've got at the wide receiver spot. I mean, you're still looking at Duarte. You know, he's getting ready to come back here in a little bit, and you know, Mossy's starting to come back. So we got some other guys we throw in the mix.
Cool.
All right, guys. Thanks.